then. I made this guy already. I know I said fresh playthrough, but he's still inside the thing, so... Well, I guess right outside the thing. Whatever. Fresh-ish playthrough. I'm pretty sure I just did this. I did, yeah, I got that talisman. Yo, Jason P, what's going on, big dog? Good to see you, man. Dude, on the weekends, working hard. I got some shifts coming up next week. I'm just taking a load off today. Good to see you, man. Thanks for giving me a shout out. Stuff's at. It's been a while. Sure this is the flail? Or, yeah, flail. I guess we should touch the grace, but not rest at it. That's probably a solid intent. That way, if we screw it up, we'll respond to it. I think I fixed my performance issues from yesterday. Shout out to Jake for helping me with that. Never need to do that. Oh, that's what I did not want to happen. I think magic. have to do better than that. Patient, would it? Cindy G. Do I get upset if you ask stupid questions about games? No, absolutely not. Diablo 3 was really good. I played a lot of that back in the day. This is Elden Ring, and it's yes, just like an RPG, I guess, for lack of more description. And I just started this guy. I don't know what he's going to be yet. Right now, he's just an axe and a shield guy. He doesn't really do anything else. He's just an axe and a shield. But we'll get some stuff. We'll get some sorceries and some, I don't know, we'll get some things. What did I just get? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got the knife. Okay. Kristen, Melinda, how you doing? Happy Saturday. I could be doing some cleaning. I probably should be, but I'm not. Procrastinating my cleaning. StarCraft was one of the first games I ever got into. Cindy, the first StarCraft was so good. I still prefer it to StarCraft 2 to this day.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. offer you an accord.
I never realized how much that mark looks like a skeletal, like, dragon
Have you
ring,
heard
or
of the
like
Finger Maidens?
a hand of some sort.
They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
If I had a babysitter coming, I would not be procrastinating.
I can play the
totally
role of maiden.
relate with that. If I had any company
Turning
coming over of
wounds
any
into
sort,
strength
if anybody was going to
to
see
aid
this,
you in your
it's not even
search
really
for the
that bad, but
Elden
you know what
ring.
I mean. We're on the same page.
You need only
Nobody can
take
see
me
it
with
like that.
you to the foot of the Erd tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn
I've never
runes
declined
into
that
strength.
before.
I bequeath to
But I
you
kind of like
this
our little
ring.
conversations, so she can come.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I used to do LAN parties and stuff with StarCraft 1 back in the day, man. That was the one. Really enjoyed that. No, this is the same one from yesterday, except I started a new character. So we chose I think this as class, I put that in quotes because really it's just like your starting stats. It's not you can do whatever. But I guess this one's called a hero, I think. And I start out with a shield and an axe, and that's it. You get some like rags, little loincloth for my head, and we're good to go, you know? I just put some points into dexterity so we could equip this sword that we found in a chest. Oh, it's huge. So I get to decide which direction to go. You guys want to help me decide? So we can go, basically, this is like the first little camp we run into, right? We can go down that way into the distance and kind of explore these things we can see, like that pretty tree over there. I think there's like a bridge and like some more stuff. But if we go this way, this is like the way to the main, this would be like the main way. You know, like this big iron gate. It's probably going to lead up to the castle. This big old giant waiting for me up there. What do you guys think? Should I go down or up? Down into the lowlands or up to the castle? Yeah, same game as yesterday, but starting over. Good to see you, JCC. So, still, it's not far enough. Oh, I have a thing now. Do I not have? So, in this world, the you probably can't hear me because the mic's over here. In this world, the lands between, as they're called, the Erd tree, E-R-D tree, Erd tree, that's what that giant golden tree is. And it's kind of like worshipped, like as a god, I guess. It's hard to really describe it with my words. But the whole religion of the lands between, revolves around the Erd tree. And they talk a lot about the grace of gold. And that's basically, they're talking about the Erd tree when they say that in the game. They say a lot of, they say stripped of the grace of gold a lot. And they're talking about, there's a race of people called the Tarnished. And that's, I belong to that race, the main character, or whatever, right? And we were kind of like discarded. But now we're also the protagonists, and we're going to decide the fate of the world. I usually skip this guy. Let's fight him. With our new sword. That's a sign. I didn't see what you said. I'll head down to that tree. It's a sign. Although I'm gonna run in there and get my runes. Just beyond where the... In fact, I think that's not a giant. I think technically it's a troll. I think the giants are extinct. We'll see evidence of that later. We probably won't get to it today. It's a ways off. Wow, we blocked that. I'm pretty sure there's a boss at the foot of that tree. This bush is talking to me.
What'd you go and do that for?
Well, because you look like a bush, my guy.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you?
Yeah, man.
Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever.
Probably because you're wearing that fancy hat.
Lucky you came along, really. Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's a demi-human is what they're called.
When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Aw, the most worthless of items.
If you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something, then I'd be of some real...
I don't think you need to do that.
Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
That's kind of how quests work in this game. It's not ever official. But I had to talk to him over and over to get out of him that the cave he's talking about, these people that threw him out, that it's by the shore. And then it's up to me to go find it.
Right.
And now there's no more info, right? The dialogue is now it's repeating itself. It's not anything new. So if I'm not mistaken, in the cave is like a demi-human tribe, and then there's like a demi-human boss. And I can't remember what the loot is, but if you go do it and then you come back and talk to him, more stuff happens. And I think eventually he becomes like the seamstress. Like you can go to him to make alterations to your armor, which in effect it reduces the weight, but also a little bit of stats on some of the major pieces. And in like visually, it also changes the stuff. Like it'll take a cloak off, or it's interesting. But in order to have access to that function, in order to be able to alter your armor, you'd have to come over here and attack that bush. When this guy's, the dialogue's coming across your screen, you're like, what the heck's that? Where's that coming from? But yeah, it's coming from this bush. Now I wonder, we got a map fragment at that first camp. I don't think he means the shore of the lake, but he may. It might be right here. That's probably the closest one. There's a dragon down here. Maybe we should just go fight the dragon. Feel like we could get stronger. Here, I have an idea. I just remembered something. We're gonna go down to that lake. We'll check out this cave real quick. Oh wait. I actually kind of want to use this telescope. I never use them, but I'm streaming. It's probably gonna be really cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, alright. And I guess it's helpful because I don't remember where stuff's at. So, holy crap, it's so different. So that's the first camp. We came through that forest from that little pointy... No, from that statue. That's where we came from. That's where the merchant was. And then that crazy guy on the horse we didn't fight. But there's a whole shore over there on that lakeside. If we had gone through the gate, that's the big castle that we're headed for. All kinds of stuff on the way, I imagine. And there's all this other crap. We're like right down here. There's a big river. I'm pretty sure there's a cave over there. There's a fight down here I want to go have because we get a cool dagger. And there's a dragon, I'm pretty sure, that's in here. And then, where was that tree? Oh, that's right. We're going to take our time getting to the tree. When we get there, we're going to have a really hard fight on our hands. But we need to go down there for quests and stuff. There's all kinds of... And there's a fort in the distance. We definitely need to go over there. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe we can come down here without triggering the dragon, and then that would be neat. I wonder how hard this is right out the gate. We're gonna find out. So this is gonna show us the multiplayer mechanic that's built in. Although it is an NPC that will be invading us. But one of the ways you can interact with other players is you can either join other players' worlds, aka hop into their game, as an invader or as like a cooperator. When the red phantoms show up, which is that guy way over there, you're being invaded. And we're now being invaded. And this is how it teaches you about the multiplayer mechanics, even though this is an NPC. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to come help me. But that dagger is dangerous. I got lucky there. I'm gonna die.
If it isn't Darius, bloody finger.
The cooperator sure takes a sweet time getting you. It has a pretty awesome dialogue that I just missed. Over there doing nothing. What is he doing? I Oh, he's fighting some scrub. Some skeletal guy. Alright, I don't need to know. I'm gonna solo. What was his name? Solo something. Bloody Finger Nerdagus. I'm pretty sure we can't wield that dagger right away, but it's pretty strong. We'll use it for some bosses with lots of health because it's good against high health targets. I'm pretty sure we can talk to that guy if we go to the end of the way, but I want to get this checkpoint real quick because I think this is the cave that guy was talking about, but I might be wrong. Before we rest and heal and when you rest, it resets the NPCs. So I want to go down here and talk to this guy. I don't know if resting will make him move. I forget the intricacies of the NPC movement and stuff. This guy's probably one of my favorite guys.
Just joining the fray, tarnished. Well, you fought Nereus and survived.
Nereus.
That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura, hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
So, if you're thinking, he's speaking very cryptically, and I think that's totally intentional by the game designers. All of the lore and like the story of the game is picked up in little pieces of dialogue just like that, and like little item descriptions. Let's see. Like right here, well crafted, blah blah blah, but it'll give you a little flavor text, and a little, though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept serviceable, despite the soldiers having since lost their minds. So that last part, despite the soldiers having lost their minds, right? It's giving you little cryptic clues. There's so many items, right? There's so many swords and little, but it's literally all just like that. And I think it has an element of mystery and kind of gets you hungry to search for stuff and explore the world and find more little snippets. I have finished this one a bunch. I've got almost 500 hours logged in this game.
One last word
which
of
is
warning. Stay clear of Agil Lake.
A lot.
The great dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
I must be mad because I definitely want to go fight that dragon. But I was going to say, he said he's Yura, hunter of bloody fingers. You come to find out the bloody fingers are like tarnished just like me, and they set out on the path just like me, but they fell and decided to turn against their own basically, and that's how this invasion mechanic comes about. So this guy, his job, I guess, is to hunt down the fallen ones or so, something to that effect, which I think is kind of a neat story trope.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again.
He tells me
if fate permits.
To be on my way.
Be on your way.
Be on your way.
Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
You can totally just attack him and kill him, but then you'll miss out on sweet, sultry tones of Yura later. Okay, I think we'll do the cave and then the dragon, because the dragon promises to be difficult. I guess I didn't need to get this grace, although that's what it's for. feel like I want to use that dagger on the dragon because it's probably going to have a lot of health. Look at this sneaky guy trying to lure me into... a little time thing there. I wonder what happens when I run it over. Wow, I liked that. Those are little messages that other players have left. It said something incredible, but I think it's the boss. Oh! I know what's gonna happen.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
This guy has a history in the Dark Souls series. And usually he plays nice, betrays you, and then robs you. So it's really, really funny that that's what he immediately accuses of upon entering this game. I just think that's so funny. But you end up getting to see more patches than you have in any of the previous games, which is always a treat. Some backstory on the old character to flesh him out. I'm gonna beg for mercy before I'm done with it. That shield's big. I gotta do something different. You know what? I really like this.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
We're gonna spare him because his story's rich and he becomes a merchant.
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. Through and through. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such.
Yeah.
An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Just a question. How is the dialogue audio? Can you guys hear what he's saying?
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket
Dale,
is
what's going
bloody
on?
terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
I think he just told me he's going to be a merchant.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal.
Is that it? I feel like there's more to this cave. Oh, it's the ambush. That's probably the bells. Better to tune it. I'm not very good with the shield. Mushroom. Useless. Did I... Alright. I really wanted to get XP off that, so maybe we'll look for the cave he was talking about. Oh, it's probably that one. I bet we can fix that. I turned the voices up a couple notches. We'll see what that does. Otherwise, there's other settings in my streaming software. Alright. This isn't really the shore. I feel like there's no way that's it. This is what I was trying to go for. Maybe it's that one. I think I know what this is. Usually these ones that look like mines give you weapon upgrade materials. Oh, there's a secret up there. We're gonna go back for it. Ambush? No. Now am I gonna die if I fall? Oh, they thought of that. I can hear metal smashing rock. Oh. Over here doing a honest day's work, and then I have to come through and stab with that smithing stone. Pretty sure you want blunt weapons for these guys because they're like made of rock or something. I don't have them. Wow, how did that miss? Again. Interesting. The range on... Am I aiming it low? I am. Very interesting. Still, it's crazy. Ah. Oh, wow. Wow, I need to upgrade that. That's not a whole lot of healing. I put all those points into my health bar and didn't even think about that. right? No. Going deeper. What does this say? Friend. Yeah, right. Wow, I'm not ever going to use that again. It obviously doesn't work. It must be glitched. It's so short range. If I'm missing with that, oh, he's going to throw fire on me. Not today. I'm taking it slow because the bosses are so brutal. So I'm happy to fight these little dudes. We're fine. Probably just fire too. Bottom yet. I feel like I've missed some loot though. All of a sudden I get this feeling. Yes, I did. That can't be it, right? Maybe it is. The loot at the bottom must be really good. I am raiding a tomb. There is that. Okay, that looks like the boss door. With half a health bar. I think I got it? I don't know. We'll find out. If not, we'll respawn right here, so we'll give it the old college try. Oh, we got this. It's just a troll. I say just a troll. Well. Okay. So, one trope of this game is that, so I died and all the experience points I had, I was carrying around. They're called runes. Wait a second. And I have to go pick them up. When you die, all your runes, aka your experience points, drop where you die. So if I don't want to lose all my experience I got from fighting all these guys, I gotta go get it, and it's right in front of the boss, which is awesome. He wants to come. They both want to come. This is terrible. Maybe two's enough. So I'm going to come in here, grab my runes, and then continue to fight. And I'm going to have to do that every time I die. Luckily, he wants to shout rather than attack. When you roll, you have like a period of time where you're invincible. So I'm trying to time my dodge rolls perfectly with his attacks so that I don't. I'm pretty sure that medallion boosts shout attacks and roars and stuff, and I don't really use those, but maybe we'll find a cool roar axe or something. Or a nice shout spell or something. I don't know. Oh, send the lift up. That is a nice shortcut. When I start dying back to back, I'll start doing stuff like that. Because I tell you what, running back to the boss room sometimes is such a pain in the butt, especially when you're dying over and over. That's a good tip. Ooh, I should probably spend... We'll see if I have enough or if I want to go kill one more boss. Oh, I have to go down? I don't think so. I want to be able to wield that bleed dagger before I fight the dragon. Even though it's tiny. I need one more level, I think. Yeah, I'm halfway there. A little under halfway. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I don't know if there's anything of note, but without going like into an entirely different region. Maybe we can... Hey, I didn't miss that time. Frames. What is that? Another one? Okay, well, this is what I was looking for, I guess. Blocked, that was nice. I wonder if the sword they're wielding is a roar weapon, because he totally shouted and got the roar buff. Roar weapons have an expanded move set when you roar for a limited amount of time. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna miss and get clobbered. I guess if one of them drops the sword, I'll be able to find out. I'm pretty sure I need 400 more runes. And we'll go fight the dragon. I do like this sword a lot, though. Maybe this sword is better for the dragon. God, I'm napping. That's it, I think. Just to be sure. honestly, I'm actually going to try it with the greatsword, but I'm still going to level up the stats for the dagger for later. I bet you I first try this thing. What was it? Arcane? Hold on, I need to figure out. Alright. Wish me luck. We're gonna go for the dragon. If we win, then we have another hard task ahead of us. Let's focus on the hard task immediately in front. The dragon's entrance is so wonderful. Check this out. I'm gonna waste my grease. Oh, I'm the worst. There we go. Imagine all the damage I did this whole time. Got gypped. My buff wore off. I don't have anything else. We didn't need the buff. It's fine. If we fail a bunch, we'll try the dagger. Oh, you know what? head's always moving. And if I can stagger him, I can do like massive damage with a critical attack. That's generally the dragon strategy. Or just leg chop. It's much more consistent. Much less damage. Oh, and I missed. Wow, I can't believe I escaped that. That's insane. Go forward, yes! Manually doing the camera and all the other stuff at the same time is hard. That's why the camera felt great. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm out of stamina? So, if I hadn't changed my talisman, that would have killed me. Fire does a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna heal instead of going for it. Oh no. No! Okay, I'm good. Oh! Damn. Yeah. Dragon Heart. Fantastic. So now in order to use that Dragon Heart, we have to go through a whole cave, and we gotta do a couple caves to get. Yeah, now we have more work to do. Essentially, that's gonna translate to me breathing fire, though. Eventually. Speaking of, we should go over here. And I think I'm gonna take a break. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, there's a dog down here. Oh my gosh, my sword's too big. Oh no. Oh no. No! Curse my giant sword. Well, the dragonfly was sucking my blood that whole fight, so I didn't want him to ruin my picturesque victory moment by sucking my blood some more. It was a bad dragonfly. Where's the dog this time? Huh? Oh, there's nothing down here? Wow. This is serious. Some of these chests are traps. I can't remember if this one's a trap. If it is a trap, I'm gonna let it take me, I guess. I wonder which one this one is. I feel like this is the one that I don't like. Yeah, this one sucks. So it just teleported me somewhere that's way deeper in the game. Can I do it? Can I escape? I wonder if I should try to beat it. I have all of this, all these runes. Okay. I'm pretty sure the trap only stops you from traveling until you rest at a grace. But check this out. This is a completely different landscape. This area is known as Kaled, and it was devastated by the scarlet rot, which you can see evidence of with that red fungus over there. But there's like a whole rot swamp down here. Allegedly, this used to be a beautiful and fertile land. And I'm pretty sure this right here, yeah, this red stuff, if I wasn't on the horse, it would be doing mad damage. This is an invisible something. I don't know if I care much about that right now. Do I want to do anything here? Oh, look at the giant skull. Up there on that mountain, that's evidence of the long extinct, well, I don't know about long, the now extinct race of giants. I'm gonna get a couple of fast travel points while I'm over here. And that was neat. I don't even have the ability to use that yet. So I don't even have the map for here yet. That's how far it took me. We were at the lake, I believe, right? Here at these ruins. Alright, we're gonna try this thing that's right at the beginning. That's quite a challenge that we skipped because it was a pain in the butt. Hope you guys have a wonderful night out. What are you guys doing on your babysitter night, Kristen? You probably already shared and I just haven't read it yet. Lunch date. Okay. That sounds fun. This is my least favorite dungeon type. called hero graves. And they always have these chariots that run you over and instantly kill you. They're a pain in the butt. I don't hear it. I still don't hear it. I'm going for it. I'm going all the way. Oh no, please. Please. The chariot also doesn't display the same behavior every time. So like just because I made it this time, next time I could take the exact same route and it might just run me over. Now it catches up. This is the guy we came for though. If we can just get him first try, we're good. We are a lot stronger than for right there. The seal. The Dragon Communion seal. Oh, I need 10 faith, apparently. We should just finish the dungeon if we don't die. Wow. Now just because I made it to the bottom doesn't mean I can do the boss. That's the worst part about the hero graves. Is those, oh, there goes my last potion. Is those things. Oh, I hate these. This is really difficult. That's a boss I don't ever do. Hey, Miss Sunrise Dawn, how you doing? It's good to see you. I really only want. above my pay grade right now. I think we're going to sacrifice those 2,000 runes, even though it would enable me to use the thing we just got. Just going to let that go. I don't want to fight him at all. That's not what I want to spend my time doing. So that's half the battle. Now we got to go turn that heart into fire breath. I'm pretty sure that's right here. So... I'm doing all right, Miss Sunrise Dawn.
This way,
And I guess I could be doing worse. You know, I'm
May
playing
I have
games,
a
just kind of
word?
hanging out. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, look at this.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yeah, that's my guy. Torrent, of course.
Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou
She
wishest.
brings me gifts. This strangely... This strange four-handed witch.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Oh, I just noticed for the first time the ghostly other face. I learn new stuff about this game every time I play, so I know more about her lore than a lot of the other stuff, because my first playthrough, I followed her questline the closest, and it is one of the longest and most epic questlines, and at the end of the day, I don't want to ruin, but one of the options, you get to decide the fate of the world. One of the options involves her, and that's what I chose. My first playthrough. And I just noticed for the first time a bunch of stuff about that character. Oh, it's nighttime. I just realized that. I don't think we want to buy any of his stuff. Alright, onward. We're going to go down to the shore and see if we can find this dragon communion temple. Or should we fight the crazy guy? Let's give this guy one go. Let's see what happens. We'll even hit him with the rot grease. Obviously we want this. Alright, we're gonna try a couple things here. I've never used this summon before. That's what that four-handed witch gave us. I keep wanting to call her pretty, but it's like she's a weird blue-skinned... I'm pretty sure she's not real as well. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be portrayed as an animated doll. So this would be weird to call her that. But anyways, she gave us the ability to summon stuff. And I summoned a rotten dog. Alright, I'm gonna put this grease on our sword here. Of course. The dogs are... Oh, God. Kick my dog. Oh my, that was so much damage. Oh my. Might have to do a second try. Oh no! Double KO. It said enemy felled, so I'm pretty sure that means... Yeah, and I got the stuff. Okay, so it's cool. It's fine. That happens so often because when the health's low, I just go for it. I can't help myself. More often than that, what happens though is I go for it and I lose. And he kills me, but I don't kill him. We just go back and get our stuff. And it's like I never died. Is that enough to level up? It is. Sweet, now we can use our thing. Although, I don't think we have any incantations. Which is the seal that we got. That's what it's for casting incantations. Oh, it's our friend.
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
Well, quit doing
to
that.
determine
That's not nice.
if the Elden Ring would truly have you.
Take me to the round
if you
table
had
hold.
the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded.
Girl, I'm made of
Torrent
metal.
had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions,
Metal's my middle
guided
name.
by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Also, like the way that they divulge the story in these little like cryptic snippets, it also makes for like a large community speculation aspect. Like everyone's always guessing at stuff. There's a lot of controversy and speculation surrounding that character.
Oh, I see you've just arrived.
Speaking
Welcome
of
to the
lack of
Round Table
incantations,
I'm Corin.
this guy's gonna
a man
help
of
us
the
out with
cloth.
that.
I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers,
Or the
and
dragon.
explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a Tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them,
What counts?
ensuring order regains its proper form,
I'm gonna be king of the
righting rule
pirates.
over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Of course I do.
You do? Wonderful news. Most Tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
So the Two Fingers are... I don't even know if I'm qualified to answer that right now. I'm pretty sure that they're like emissaries of an outer god. So I said earlier that the Erd tree is like the current... It's like representative of like the current religion in the lands between. It's that way, like, because the people that want it to be that way made it so, right, through violence. The Two Fingers are again emissaries of an outer god. The Erd tree is evidence that one of the outer gods, there's a bunch of them, won over the others. So I don't know which one it is. Maybe the Two Fingers is the outer god, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure the Two Fingers are emissaries of the Greater Will. Is that what it's called? I forget. But there's a bunch of cryptic words they use and stuff. But there's a bunch of outer gods. Like one of them is like a fiery, one-eyed thing. And anyways, just that just to say in a lot of the sorceries, the incantations. Even like this guy, his whole character arc is he's this humble monk of the teachings of the two fingers, right? So all of his incantations are going to be these like holy, good two fingers stuff. But we'll end up getting to other spells and incantations that come from other places that have less benign intent. Like these are a bunch of protection spells. I can throw some fire. Just a little bit though, not too much fire. I probably want the heal, to be honest. I cannot afford... No, I can. Wait, we were going to...
May the Golden Order...
Hush now. About the Golden Order. Oh my gosh, I need even more. I don't have enough. Do I need to talk to everybody in here? I really don't want to. Oh, you don't say anything.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those who live in death should be left all the more should...
Huh. I still don't fully understand what he's talking about. But those who live in death are kind of like the Bloody Fingers, except they're unique.
Ah, hello.
Another faction.
You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment if you find her. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since... I've lost count of the number of times I've had to... Honestly, she's such a little tomboy. Be sure to tell me if you... She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood.
Okay. Shush. Hush now.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
So, it's not immediately apparent, but this guy is a member of a race known as the Horn Scent. And if you look really closely, he is shackled by the ankle to the wall in front of his anvil. There is a lot of imagery in this game of his race in particular being abused and used. And you come to find out that they were not that way in... Wait a second. Yeah, from what I understand, in the previous age, before the age of the Erd Tree, the Golden Order, things were different. And I'm pretty sure that the Horn Scent weren't so put upon back then. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before! If we can get some more loot, we can upgrade my sword again. I do like this sword a lot. Cool. I'm gonna go down here, I guess. Pretty sure there's a fight. Judging by all the blood puddles, I'd say I'm right. nice emote. This guy's wearing armor set that increases. Damage of certain spells, and his scythe is doing frost and bleed damage to me. If that frost hits, it's gonna hurt a lot. I really don't want that to happen. No! Did get me. Now my stamina's gonna take a hit. I'm pretty sure that's what frost does. Black. There was the armor set coming into play. That magic he just displayed is blood magic. And all those clothes he's wearing and that staff make it stronger. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy a couple times and I'm probably gonna call it, I think. I've been playing for a while. Let's try the dagger on him. What? I got a golden halberd. Where did I get that? He's using blood magic, so I don't know how effective bleed stuff is against it. Oh, it's very effective. I only hit him twice. Huh. You know what I could have done? That would have been neat. I didn't even think about that. Depending on the starting class you pick, you have a different like starting stats and loadout and everything. And I could have picked a different character and started with this samurai sword, and then you can find that samurai sword in the world pretty early, and then I could have had two of them and dual wielded right out the gate. That would have been so cool. Shoulda, coulda, woulda ain't happening. This time when he bows, I'm gonna stab him in the back like a respectful duelist. Wow, I almost fell for it. Trying to heal. You're out of flask. You're mine. He's gonna get me. After all that. Don't even want to fight him again. gotta call it. I don't think there's anything we half did. It would be a brand new adventure in any direction. Eventually, next session, I want to end up here. And that's going to involve coming down the shoreline over here, I think, and then sweeping down. And there's like a cave over here somewhere. And I'm pretty sure through the cave we go like underground and then pop up over here. But this is where we can get the fire breath. And then after that, this is progression. We'll probably go this way first. Go down here. There's a whole area down here. That golden tree we were looking at, the smaller one that I was saying has a gnarly boss by it. It's like over here. I'm pretty sure the map fragment's like right here. Just oh, it's right there. You can see it. So that would mean that's right by the tree. So we'll do that too, but I think I want to do down here first. I think this area is easier. And there's a ton of stuff, an absolute ton of stuff to do. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the fire breath. We'll do this peninsula, and then we'll head over to this tree. But then we'll have 2 minor trees. The minor trees are I forget what they give you, but it's part of your like natural progression. So we'll get the 2 trees. We'll get the map. There's a whole castle down here we'll conquer, and a tower, and some other stuff. So we'll do a ton of things before we even approach the boss of this area. Just get started. Two and a half hours, wow. I'm gonna fart around just a little bit before I turn it all the way off. Why does it move so slow? Oh. Interesting. Oh, speaking of, if you guys are still here, I have been doing some research, following really, the Emily Armstrong stuff, Lincoln Park and all that. I have found some super duper interesting stuff. I might end up sharing it. Sounds like I messed up the sound. So... bow in my left hand. Weird. Does he not have a shield? He does. That's like the intro boss. You can defeat him, but you're supposed to lose to him. So it's an uphill fight. I didn't want to do it. That idea that I had about the double samurai sword thing, if I don't write it down or something, I'll forget it. So I made a samurai and I'm going to mark the spot on the map where the... Oh. I can't see the map. Awesome. Starting to have performance issues. Why is my MSI not running? What's happening? For real though? Oh, I restarted, that's why. Can't believe I've been playing this game this whole time without my fan regulator going. Okay. Curious. I wonder what that means. Good thing I'm about to stop. Oh, I don't have the horse either. Alright, so this is the keep. That should be fine. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Much love.